I think that you really have a team that's restructuring itself throughout the course of the season, especially over the last 6 weeks where they've really...
Carter backing his way on way. They collapse on him as Vince is able to bank it home.
And obviously Marv on the open, we touched...
The side is a free agent with Miami back in September. Carter gets the hop.
A little bit of a friendly roll on the home floor, but Carter and Wade...
Vaughn pushing it down. Carter, nice shovel pass. Jefferson with the reverse.
Oh, what a great decision by Carter just then also. RJ with the strong finish defensively right there. And here's the stop by Carter, just enough to get away from the charge, release it to Jefferson.
Lawrence Frank likes to go with Vince Carter at the point and does well with it. Troubles to Christian.
Boy, he's making nice decisions here. He running an extra mile.
Final seconds. Carter putting a move on Payton, fires for three and hits at the buzzer. They'll review it, but he got it off on time. Vince Carter with a terrific start, 7 points, 4 assists.
And Marv, I'm not so sure this was the purest of shots for him because he really didn't get his footwork down to start it off, but you see this.
He's the high man for Miami with 12. Shaq jumping out on Carter. Here's Carter, the fadeaway. Yes. Vince Carter on fire. Carter facing the double. Goes behind the back as a wide open Jacques Vaughn. And able to take advantage.
Better arc on the shot. Last step and floats to his left.
Here's Kidd. And he was left wide open and then fouled by Walker. Nice lead pass. Kidd will go to the line. Foul on Antoine Walker.
A little old school basketball right here. Kidd comes off the high screen and cuts to the basket. Good delivery. And the finish, the net's not really taking advantage.
With 6 assists.
And the main reason is that the Heat are deciding to run an extra body at him, but Vince is creating some opportunities. But here you see the double team. He releases with the back, behind the back pass to Jacques Vaughn. Here's another one over the
pass behind him. Here comes Kidd, directing traffic. Carter with the spin. Carter draws the foul.
A little open-ended play once again with Wade going down one end. A nice track down by Kidd. Kidd was really qualifies as a palming violation, and Carter nearly gets this thing to drop as he gets it to sit and just...
Collins setting the pick. Carter, yes.
And that's just a great read by Vince Carter. Did you notice how Shaquille O'Neal came out?
Collins, though, playing with the 3 personals. Carter, again.
They're going to have to make a judgment here what they're going to do with Carter, too, because he's really starting to warm it up. It's interesting to see how the Heat react now over the last 6 minutes of this quarter.
Carter, and that will count. It's a goal against O'Neal. Miami Heat here in this 3rd quarter. Carter passed on a 3 and hits it, too. He's had the hot hand, 18 points. For Vince Carter.
And that's really, watch how he closes. He gets the good fake. He gets his positioning. Nice little lift on the jump shot, but it's how the game's supposed to be played.
Coming up on 4 minutes to play in this 3rd quarter, the Nets with a 7-point lead. Here is Carter with a rainbow in the face of Antoine Walker and then away from the play. The 3-on-2. Vaughn kicks it out. Carter for 3. Yes.
Watch like lightning right there. And another good decision by the guards. Got caught.
Rebounded by Carter. Carter from way downtown.
Not to mention it was a 2-for-1 opportunity, but you're really talking about putting the nail in that coffin. Wow.
12 unanswered for the Nets. They've opened up a 20-point lead as Pat Riley took a timeout. 30 points for Carter.
And I guess, Marv, it was only about 15 seconds ago when you said that Carter likes and has had a little bit of success against the Heat. You mentioned 51 points in one of the games with 20 points in this quarter. And things are just happening defensively for the Nets. Forcing the action. Look at Vaughn shaking, going down the lane, making it happen for Vince Carter from long range. And then here he just says, hey, I have some rhythm. and confidence and just let it rip from long range.
Is that what he's saying?
He's saying something out there. I don't know what it is. Wow.
Well, Carter with 20 of his 30 points in the third. He has scored 20. Carter open for three. Yes. 33 points for Vince Carter. Wade stripped by Carter.
That's the extra pass against the zone also. The Heat, for the first time in the last 3 minutes, did not react very quickly to extend to the perimeter frequently in the next minute or two of this game.
Carter for three. Yes.
Well, they're going to have to put a new net up there successful with the fast breaks. It looks like they found the spot now.
Here is Carter, this time from two-point range. A magnificent night for Vince Carter.
Line and then use it as a decoy and disguise it.
Here's the alley-oop for Vince Carter.
What a response by Lawrence Frank to a great set by. Let's take a look up here, see what happens. And here comes Vince over the top. Oh. Look at Kidd's delivery, though. He looks a little bit to his left as part of the decoy and puts it right on the money for the crank it up slam.
It's up by 14. They've led by as many as 20. Carter wide open. It has been a magnificent night for Vince Carter. Vince Carter with 43 points on 16 of 27 from the field.
Thanks, Mark. You know, when you look at the numbers, Vince, 32, 51, 28, 43, all against the Heat. What is it about the Heat that gets you turned on to play basketball at that level?
I don't know. I mean, I just try to bring the energy against good teams. I know my job is to guard Dwayne Wade, so on the other end, I have to bring the same intensity and mentality that he brings, you know, on his end. So I just had good nights.
You brought up the word intensity. You're starting to sense that some of these games now, especially on this streak against the quality teams, are starting to sound like and smell like playoffs?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And we just want to win them all, regardless of the record, what it says on their jersey. And it was just a great effort by everybody tonight. We stayed focused, and we just brought it from start to finish.
Talk a little bit, Vince, about where you stand from a team standpoint here. It looks like there's a trust that's developing, not only like from yourself to the other four, but all five guys are seeming to trust one another.
That was the most important thing, is just being able to trust each other. And I think if we trust each other, everything else falls into place. And we're trusting each other. We're gaining confidence, especially with Nenad playing like he's playing, and everybody else, our bench, doing what they're supposed to do, and really bringing it every night and just giving us a rest when we can. I mean, we're getting ready for the playoffs.
Congratulations on a monster night.
Thank you.
Okay, Marv, I'm going to send it back to you at the table.
Now, Chevy player of the game, ChevyOffers.com. The latest offers from Chevrolet, 33 of 43 in the second half. Once again, he erupts.